KPsKINGDOM, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make Sis Tavuk. It's a Turkish grilled chicken skewer, and this is amazing, really easy to do. Alright, here I've got one large onion which I've finally sort of chopped up, and I'm putting that into a food processor along with 2 cloves of garlic. I've just given that a little bit of a smashy smash. Okay, that can go straight into our food processor just like that. And all we're simply going to do is to start blitzing this up and until it basically becomes a paste. Alright, pretty simple sort of stuff to do. If you don't have a food processor like this, well, you could actually just use a grater and grate that onion, because the ingredients that we're going to need is going to be pretty simple. We just want the pulp and the juice out of that onion. I'm also going to add in 1 small lemon or half a large lemon juice. That can go straight in as well, just like that. And once I remove this little strainer, you'll just see that it's basically just like a really thick onion soup, for a better word. I'm going to add in 250 grams worth of a Greek style yogurt. Right, that's going in. Right, pretty simple. I'm going to add in about 3 tablespoons worth of olive oil. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons worth of tomato paste concentrate. Okay, that's going to go straight in as well. Okay, pretty easy. And if you are getting lost with the ingredients will be at the end of the video. Just pause that and write that down. Teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 2 teaspoons worth of smoked paprika, little teaspoons worth of salt, and I'm going to add in a teaspoon's worth of bahara seasoning, 7 Lebanese 7 spice. If you don't have any of that, just add a little bit of cumin and a little bit of cinnamon to that. It will give you a pretty close approximation. And give all that a good stir. Alright, we've got 1 kilo of chicken, and we're just going to cut these up into nice little bite-sized pieces. Right, just like that. Don't have to go too far. I'm just cutting them in half and trying to cut them pretty much as square off as I possibly can. Alright, so just keep working your way through, and look, just double check to make sure there's no bones there. Sometimes in the processing they do miss a bone or 2. Alright, just going to chuck all of that straight into a bowl, give all of that a really good stir, and this is not a quick do it and cook in an hour's time type dish. We really want that flavour to get right into that chicken. Okay, so once we've got all of that mixed through, get someone that's a responsible sort of person that uses Glad wrap well to cover the bowl, and we're going to put that in the refrigerator for about at least 12 hours, even longer. 24 hours even works better again. Alright, I want some sides for this. I'm going to add 250 grams worth of Greek yogurt onto a kitchen towel, okay, a clean kitchen towel, and put that over a strainer. And all I want to do is simply just get the whey out of the yogurt. We just want a nice thicker product. And what we're going to do is we're going to make up a nice little garlic dip, which is going to work absolutely beautifully with our Sis Tavuk. Okay, so just put that down like that, and I've left that for a couple of hours. Give it a nice big dash of some dried dill, probably half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, a clove of crushed garlic that goes in. Just give all of that a quick stir. That is your yogurt dip done. That goes straight into the refrigerator. Maybe a touch of salt if you think it needs it, and it can go in the refrigerator, and we'll just leave that until we're ready to serve. Okay, pretty simple sort of sauce, that one, and it just gives you that real simple authentic flavour. I'm going to make up a hummus, 400 grams of chickpeas which I've drained and rinsed. I'm going to add in about 1/3 of a cup's worth of tahini. That goes straight in just like that as well. And making your own hummus is so easy to do. If you don't want to go to all this effort, look, I don't blame you. You can just go to the store and buy one in a tub. This one will taste a lot better. About half a teaspoon's worth of garlic paste or even fresh crushed garlic. We're going to add in again about sort of half a lemon's worth of lemon juice, and make sure you get the pits in there, so you need to go and dig them out later. Okay, so try and use a strainer or something like that. This is some stock footage, so don't worry, this wasn't our current one. We've added in about 2 tablespoons worth of olive oil. We're going to give that a blitzy blitz in a food processor. It's not going to take very long at all. You will actually find it will come a little bit thick. Add a little bit of water at a time just to see if it or make it looser or loosen it up. And if you make it pretty loose, it will be fine, because it will thicken up as time goes on. Alright, so once again, just a little dash of salt to taste. Don't make it too salty, just add a bit, spin it, taste it, see what you think. Alright, pretty simple sort of stuff. And there you go, we've got homemade hummus. Takes you around about 3 minutes. Alright, and it does not cost a lot at all. Alright, here I've got some nice chicken, or some nice skewers. I've got some of these really nice stainless steel skewers, these flat ones. And all we're simply going to do now is just start threading our chicken onto these skewers. Now, if you don't have these ones, you can actually use a thinner one. They might... chicken might spin on there, so in which case just use 2 side by side, and we'll stop these pieces of chicken spinning. I actually found these at an incredible price. I wanted them forever, so perfect little recipe for these. So just be nice and careful. The end of these things are sharp. Okay, so just be nice and careful and just keep threading your chicken on, just like I'm doing right there. Okay, and if you haven't tried making or had Sis Tavuk before, it is one of my favorite chicken dishes ever. It's really nice and juicy. It's got great smoky flavor. It's just an absolutely beautiful thing to do, and the meat ends up so tender. Alright, so I digress. Let's just keep pushing those little pieces of thighs over. It might seem like I'm struggling a little bit and taking my time. Well, yes, I am struggling, because my left hand, due to my MS, does not do what my brain tells it to do. So, pretty simple as that. And if I take my time, I won't get hurt. I'm going to be honest with you, I eventually took the glove off. It just, I couldn't feel anything in the left hand, and I usually can't. Anyway, that's my problem, not yours, but it gives you a little bit of an insight as to what is going on right here. Alright, so once we've got our chicken all done, this is where I take my glove off. I've got some red gum charcoal. I've got that nice and hot. I'm actually going to be using the smoking section of my smoker. I've got some beautiful red gum charcoal sitting there, and we don't need a lot of it. These do not take very long to cook at all. Alright, if you haven't got one of these, use heat beads on a Weber. I'll leave that up to you. You don't have to go to all of this elaborate lengths to try and make an amazing tasting little piece of chicken. Alright, as you can see, we've got some nice fat dripping down from the chicken onto the beautiful charcoal, and that's just going to give even more flavour to them. I'm going to turn these about every 2 minutes so we end up with a nice even coat. You can see here I'm actually wearing a heat protective glove. The heat will penetrate the skewers, and they will be very, very hot and will burn you, but it also cooks the chicken from the inside out. It's a little bonus. So when I've got an internal temperature being on the grill like this of around about sort of 64 to 66-ish degrees using a temperature probe, they are done. Here I've got some pita breads. I'm just going to put those over the coals as well and just give those a nice little bit of a heat up. I can even close the lid there and use that as an oven just to get some nice heat into our little pita breads. Alright, they're going over to the side, and now it's time to serve up. I've got our pita breads, I've got some sliced tomato, I've got my garlic yogurt dip, I've got my hummus, I've got some salad leaves. I'm going to just take my Sis Tavuk chicken straight off the skewer and put that onto the pita breads and just serve that up even as it is on the board, and let people choose whatever they want to put with that pita bread and that beautiful grilled chicken. Love to see you try and make this one at home. It is a bit of a process, but I'll tell you what, the flavour is worth it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. All ingredients are at the end of the video like this. Don't forget to leave a comment. Love reading and love responding to them, and share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. If you want to learn how to make up some amazing Middle Eastern type foods, Chinese, all sorts of cuisines just like this, well, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit the subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I've already written this Sis Tavuk, and I'll tell you what, it is banging. Alright, I'm going to catch you next time.